Hello and welcome back to Evidar Plays Crusader Kings 2 After the End. I did some minor adjustments in between this episode and the last, and by that I mean a little bit of time has passed and I needed to figure out what the heck just happened, because a lot happened. We got Hispaniola. We conquered another territory even, and we were running up 11 out of 9 on our domain size here. So you can see here that all of us we're in blue. That's Hispaniola. That's us. That's our territory. Now I'm going to show you my vassal map. Vassal map, we've got a new guy in La Vega, had the same old guy in Benefactor, and he's crazy. And then there's Baracoa. I gave that away despite it being it was at one point maxed out. He's a very strong vassal because of this, relative to most vassals, but we knew that if we were going to ever expand, we'd have to have vassals eventually. Also, if any of them die, it makes it easier for me because I can still give land away to my son, who is 0 years old right now. And so my daughter has become a gray eminence. She's ready to be married. She's a homosexual and she's attractive. She's betrothed to somebody, I'm afraid. Yeah. She's going to lose prestige for that, I guess. Yeah, she lost a lot of prestige for that. Sorry about that. Also, I know that's not really what she wants. But it's Crusader Kings. Nobody's really getting what they want. Alright. At least you have this trait somehow. He has, oh yeah, I remember. Stefan Love has a quick trait. He was once in charge of this before it was conquered or something. It was the rebellion conquered it itself. Yeah, that's right. I'm having a moment here trying to remember what the heck happened. We could? No, we couldn't. We have to wait another year before El Cibao is ready to be attacked again, before we have the right. Also, we've got a lot of money, and this happens to cost a lot of money, and I feel like it'd just be better if we had the hospital level up to level 3. Because I'm not going to max out all the hospitals. That's obscene. But I am going to max out Tortuga's hospital because it means a lot to me. It's the capital. So, and I want to build Tortuga tall. And speaking of building tall now, we're in another situation where we are waiting for about a year. We have to wait about a year before we can attack. We've got retinues ready. We have 15,000 soldiers ready to raise, more or less. And that's not with our domain at full strength yet. We still got another 4,000 troops in the wings. A hurricane has struck your county of Tortuga. I think I can keep everyone safe with the stewardship skill, or I can use intrigue to plunder stuff, and that just looks bad. So I'm going to keep everybody safe. The sky grows black over the ocean as a massive storm approaches. The wind blows at gale force. Torrential rains flood the streets and fields. Fortunately, you are well protected in Tortuga. I could say, I'll be fine. Or I'll say, may Agwe protect those out of the storm. Or I say, prey on the unprepared. Seems a little lame. Maybe zealous is a good trait to have right now. We didn't get it. Another hurricane at La Cap. I guess it hit a couple places. That makes sense. We don't really have a storm map, but if we did have one, we could see it, I'm sure. That would be interesting to have. But yeah, we're just making a lot of money. I've considered shifting obligations so that nobles are paying taxes and the burghers are giving levies. And I've thought about it like that because I think they would be much happier all around if I shifted it all the way in those directions. And that happy vassals make for an easier to control empire, I suppose. I'd imagine. Even though burghers give more money and vassals give more soldiers, on average, them being happier might justify the means. And we can shut the gates. Why? Because the disease has arrived. Let's shut the gates. Even though we are in the middle of building a level 3 hospital, we only had about... So before the camp fever arrived, we had an 11% disease resistance. And now we're at camp fever, so we're at 31% disease resistance, so it doesn't matter because we already have the disease. Let's see. Stokely here. Physician informs you that Tubal. Who are you? Is suffering from the current epidemic. Having him stay with the rest of you inside the walls puts you at risk. Tell him to treat him. We're now low on food suddenly, which is sad. Truces are expiring soon. Yikes. Remaining food goes down. And everybody gets health -1, which isn't good because we already have some health issues concerning our great pox. And I know we're already on family focus for the extra health. Probably also did it for the fertility. Present Revolt, New Providence, huh? Okay. Disaster, Tortugas, rats. They just wrecking our food stores already. We're down to 3, I think. That ain't good. That is the opposite of good. That is bad. Large number of rats to be eaten. Just eat it. Don't worry about it. Tech investing. Okay, shipbuilding. Yeah, that's it. We did it. We could have not done that. Now we have an excuse to build Castle Shipyard level 4. Get that out of the way. The money just... We can't stop getting money now. It's wonderful. Like, I'm not even sure we need to raid anymore to have a sustainable economy. But we still will because we're pirates. Because we are brethren. She has an issue. She is slow and kind. She's slow and kind. Let's put it on etiquette. Humility. That's it. Hopefully her stats will bring her up in the diplomacy department and she will not have too many issues. We've been at peace for too long. That is true. Also, we can declare war on El Cibao again. We can do forced vassalization. Forced vassalization. We could do claim for El Cibao with Stefan Love. And I like this idea. He is a peasant leader. And I think he'll be a part of Hispaniola this time. I think. Will he? I'm not sure now. He'll become our... I think that means he'll become our vassal. We'll be their liege because we are de jure liege, like it says here. So we just do that. They have how many soldiers? 2,000. We have 7 billion. No need to count. Business as usual in Brazil. Okay. We accept this. They want to come to our island, but they won't succeed. Commodore Manley the Golden has for Lorraine's claim on Baracoa on Admiral Wilfred the Cruel. My nephew is fighting me for Baracoa. What an imbecile. He's got 1,000 troops. Like, I'm not even concerned. Like, I can use my reserve troops I have on Tortuga just to end that. Calliope? Okay, we become close friends with somebody. We made a friend. We did it. We completed the ambition. What happens? We've got so many soldiers. If we have 10 times the troops and on a level 5 fort level, I just want to know. We lose 800. Okay, that explains it. We lost 77. make sure our traders are well stocked, or refining and the irrigation of our crops. It doesn't say how much this costs. There's so many. It's just too tall. It goes above my screen. My resolution isn't big enough. Let me move this down. It's not high enough. It doesn't go low enough. Oh no, I don't know what it costs. This costs 3,005 30 3,000 30,000. No. It costs 350. This one costs, who knows, probably something like that. This one costs 250. So do we focus on making sure that Tortuga is strong, or that everybody else is also strong? This seems better just on a macro scale. Or we should just put away surplus grain for the future. This is beginning to look like a good decision, because we'll just be more likely to withstand drought-related hardships in the future. But increasing taxes by 5% across everything versus 10% in one place. Let's do this. I don't even know how much that cost. Not that much, hopefully. My question is, where is my brother's army? Is he slow? He's fighting a war. He's raiding mobile for loot. So he declared war on me, but like, I'm sort of expecting it to. Structures in Barahona are built to withstand this. That's why I built it that way. We get earthquakes. That's part of the deal. The war is over. We win. It's part of Hispaniola. The army goes down. Technically, we're at war with somebody else, but they can just wait for us to not worry about it. Maybe waiting for the problem to go away isn't exactly it. What if I just said, offer white peace? He'd be like, oh, I didn't mean it, I'm sorry. I guess he means it. Let me seek treatment for my great pox. As long as you know what you're doing. I actually feel better. Okay, we'll keep that in for a while. Hopefully we don't need to worry about anything else. What societies can we join? Just Davy Jones mates, potentially. I don't really want to deal with the health effects of that. It's really dangerous. How many soldiers do we have? 17,000 available. Caribbean Empire is a shell of its former self. It's really, the only people we can kill are relatives and Albus and Noel. We're still about basically destroying the line that existed. Alright, Xerxes. Or I don't know how to pronounce it in this linguistic background. It's not clear to me. It's not likely that we're going to get him killed. Let me do one thing. And that one thing is let's just go over to Bermuda and ask them to maybe buzz off. I try to get a good night's sleep, but I'm tormented by horrible recurring nightmare of our people. The pleas for help and the hurtful words begin to get to me. And they say, we have to open the gates to help them. I just want to survive this, or I say only the chosen survive. Now, let's see. Is the disease gone? It is gone. I should just open the gates. Why haven't I done that? I forgot we had the gates closed for a while. And the Ursulines are going for Hudsonia. Christian heathens. Those Christian heathens. Alright, Bermuda. You're going to lose some of your prosperity here for a moment because of reasons. Alright. You regained some of the weight. The food shortage is finally over. Excellent. Righteous imprisonment of Commodore Stefan. Why would you try to make a claim on the captaincy of La Vega? Well, I guess it's part of your de jure territory. Also, you have good stats. Wait, so my purser here, he will persevere. Let's see. Since we want our vassals to be happy, let's look at this guy who has 12, which is not high as 16. He'd be a better purser, but he's not going to be our purser. He's going to be this guy, because this guy in any other position is worse. So we have to make that work to our advantage. Let's see, are there any revolts to suppress? Maybe in Le Cap? Different culture, different religion, risk of drought. Not that high. If there is a revolt, then so be it. And if it happens in those or these places, whatever. That's just a basic religion issue. If there's one of those, like, the people are growing restless because they're brethren and they're inland, then that's a different issue entirely. I will end your plot, please. Say, please don't. He will not like it, but I'll say, hey, don't do that. He should understand. Now, this is me, can choose an ambition. Build a great work. I love it. We make so much money, so why not? We just need to fuel this with a raiding party for the ages. Do we do a raiding party, or do we just fight the Empire? The Empire is weak. And we don't have a truce with them, do we? No, we don't. Where's Puerto Plata? I guess we have a truce with the earldom. This dude, who's West Indian. Why is he still like this? He should probably go. I will fight the Empire. Do they have... Ooh, that is not the button I meant to press. Go back. Pacts. Do they have alliances? They have a non-aggression with SoCal. And they're in a defensive pact against Emperor Coriolanus. All right. How strong is the Emperor of the Holy Confederacy? 50,000 troops, huh? That's a number. Not that I'm saying that we're threatened by them, but I just don't like that. I think I should be investing some efforts into weakening the way too strong over there. Because I did it over here. I've split up the Empire pretty well with my efforts, I think. I could be taking too much credit for it, but I'd say I did a good job killing good 30 people, most of which were in the Imperial line, some of which were just killable for the sake of it, but we killed those people. Then Grand Cayman is split off. They only have 6,000 troops of it, 7,000 troops available. Not even 6,000. They only have 6,000 troops available. We could be like, hey, we've got de jure land. Why can I not? Oh yeah, I'm still at war. I forgot I was actually at war. I was like, what is our next move? And I forgot I was at war with my cousin here, my kinsman. He's my nephew. He's like, how dare you? And I'm like, what are you doing? Are you a fool? I'll even like white peace with you, my dude. But if I enforce demands, you pay me 80 and I get 50 more and you lose the claim. That's nice. If you lose the claim, I'll accept that. 1 week claim can be pressed. Miranda? Against the Kukutan revolt of Papiaman? It's an option, but not right now. It's not really the time. It's kind of a mess, isn't it? I mean, I'd love to just put my strong people in other places, but they're gonna get into fights with other people like Ismenio and Salero and Capriles, Capriles, Yes. just building. So we need to decide what great work we want to build while we're waiting. I'm possessed. Begone foul djinn. And it has to be in Tortuga. I have decided this. I just don't know what. Like, I'd love a grand fortress. Harder to conquer. Facilities that can improve the military capabilities. A great harbor improves trade. Great walls protect the province against besieging enemy armies. What would it do, basically? Okay. Fort level plus 0.25. What is a feature slot? Are these feature slots? I'm confused. Oh, how many feature slots it can have. Okay. Or are available? I'm still confused. Yep. A royal palace would be great. A regal symbol of the prestigious lineage of its builder can also be equipped with a number of facilities that help the builder with their love life or court intrigue. That'd be interesting. Magnificent garden for health. Grand mausoleum for prestige. Grand pyramid. Great pyramid on the ocean. For piety and prestige. Prove opinion of you, even protect your treasures. The time it'll take to build? How old are we? We are 45. We have to consider whether or not we will succeed in building the great work by the time we reach the age of the amount of time it's going to take, as well as how much money it will take. Like, 22 years, we'll be 67, and we have the Great Pox. It's kind of scary. So, do we just find another place to build a great work? Like maybe here, and we go, yeah, build a great harbor here and see what happens. Like, Santo Domingo is probably a strong place to build a harbor because of the trade route. It's very difficult to decide. I said from the beginning, I like the idea of building a grand fortress. We could just build an immortalizing statue of us. It'll be cheap. We could build it anywhere. And it'll only take 8 years. Let's start small because we have the cash flow to build many, many great works, I'm sure. At least that's the impression I'm getting. So maybe we should just build a great work somewhere like Barahona or La Romana. Just build a statue of us there. Like, we just having it around makes sense. Let's put one in a relatively strong place. Like, Artabanite has the potential to be very strong. And we don't really care what happens to Artabanite. We're probably going to give it to something else. But while we were trying to make it strong, we will build a statue of us. But what is the difference between it and the statue of a horse? The horse takes longer and can improve the opinion from horse-loving vassals. What does that mean? What exactly does this mean? Horse graveyard, great roads, watchtower network. Is this a way of like immortalizing glitter hoofs? Hypocaust, heating pipes, great work, retinue, road tolls, tavern. Let's see. Because there's a lot of things we can add to the great work, of course. And I want to know exactly what we're looking for here. Maybe we should consider making only one great work for now. It's this decision. This decision is so difficult, and I just need to YOLO. All right? Ruler statue. It's cheap. It's fast. And I'm going to learn the great work system from this little minor thing. And we're going to be losing some expenses, surely. It's going to take 7 years, and it's not a lot at all. And we have to wait before it's done. We need to have free feature slots as well. Alright. How are we doing in this fight? Right, we won. Okay. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Stop that. Now get on the boat and come home. So yeah, we're building a little statue to us in Artabanite, and of course, voodoo rebels. We can handle this. Not to my surprise, but very luckily, I think we have enough troops to handle this sort of business. Go this way. Don't go that way. We must save the people. Random building is destroyed in Mapo. Mapo isn't Kiona, so I'm not worried about it. These fools. Okay. Things are getting a little iffy because the fight's all coming to one spot, and maybe we don't have the troops we need, so I'm going to have to land everything here. It's going to be a bit messy. But we won. Yeah. All right. I like it. We won. It was messy, but we won. All right. Boat down. All these troops down. This guy has to wait because locked movement is on. And I mean, yeah. Yeah, it is. My bad. All right, ruler statue. Yearly cost 45. That's nothing. That's nothing. You have the means. No free slots, it looks like. All right. Now is a good time, I think, to bring on the raids. So I'm going to bring out a lot of these. And some of these guys can't fit on their boats. You can fit on this boat. You can fit on that boat. You can fit on that boat. Boat, 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 boat. All right, everybody, all aboard. You're all going to... Let's raid Grand Cayman. Yes, Grand Cayman is the new bigger threat, and we don't want them to get too strong. So we're just gonna do a lot of damage. So far as we believe we are able and should. Call for my court position at once, of course. Now, I should compensate Stokely for a job well done. Good job, Stokely. Are you not going this way? So, why are the supply out of supply? We're out of supply. Okay. These guys should go here. And let me just see how long this is going to take. Oh, shoot. I'm a fool. I landed all these people without putting the raid button on. Oh, man. What a disaster. Foolishness of the highest degree. Just getting back into it. It's okay. And I mean, that's one way to end this embarrassment out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.